Welcome, everybody. It is our almost pretty much weekly Dream Achievers Zoom call. I'm excited tonight about our topic. I will introduce Twila shortly when we get to that. But before we do get to our how to utilize your MyHQ address book, let's talk victories. Who wants to share?
Well, I'll go for it. I had a party on Friday night with a friend of mine who we've been talking about doing it for a while and finally worked out a date. She's crazy busy. And everyone who came to the party, it wasn't huge, but everyone who came booked.
Oh my gosh, Desiree. So how many bookings did you get?
Well, there were 3 people. Well, the foreign exchange student doesn't count. She can't book a party. So there were 3 adult women. One of them is doing a party in June at her cabin, like a grilling party thing.
Yep.
And then the other 2 are working together and co-hosting a party.
So you had 2 bookings. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I mean, it wasn't a huge party. It was just like me getting back out there. But I'm like, that's literally everyone.
100%. Booked them all. Booked them all. I love it, Desiree. Well, congratulations. How about you, Twila or Elaine? Do you have anything you'd like to share?
I booked a couple more events and I booked a party to start on the 1st. And I'm setting up my open house for the 9th of April. So,
well, Twila, you've been busy.
yeah.
Congratulations. And preparing for your presentation in a couple minutes. So good. Elaine, how about you? Anything?
Well, mine's piddly, but I have to get a date with Amy Larson for a party. She agreed. We'll just get a date.
Okay.
And then I need to do something in Appleton, the open house thing or something, which I could do in Appleton, Madison, Ortonville.
So, what about in Appleton? You froze up for a sec.
Like an open house. Open house.
An open house in Appleton. Okay, yeah. Do it, Elaine. You know, whenever you do it, you do really well. Get it for April. Right? We're gonna hold you accountable to that. Okay. Hey, Christy, welcome. She's on mute. That's okay. Okay,
no, I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, there you go. Do you have any victories you want to share, Christy? We're just gonna end with that and then move to announcements.
All right now.
Okay. Well, we're glad you're here. Okay, so let's move to announcements. There's a lot to talk about. VIP rewards. Are you guys having luck with that? Are you promoting it? Yeah. Yes. Okay. So I had a customer reach out to me and on Sunday, why did I even look at my phone? I was having dinner or lunch with my husband. But anyway, I got to get out of the habit of putting that stupid thing down. Anyway, long story short, she's like, oh, what the heck? She had ordered $159 and shipping was like 21 or whatever. She's like, can I save money anywhere? It was an order through an online party. So I said VIP rewards, you know, even though it was in the party, she didn't see it. So at least she has like $20 or $15 to use for the next time she ordered. So she was happy with that, right? 50 points. She spent 100, whatever. So bring it up, right? Our online pop-up in in March was a success. There's tons. All the information is, to remind you, is in MyHQ, or excuse me, TS Central under party. Get social in TS Central under party. And now they just made it a generic one. It doesn't say bunny hop, but it has all the great recipes. So if you have any questions about that, let me know, or you could check out the one we did. April 24th, Administrative Professionals Day. Who do you know that might need gifts for their admits? Think about that. Tomorrow, I haven't seen an update, but shipping is supposed to go out of our new warehouse in Indianapolis. They said March 26th, which is tomorrow. I haven't heard or seen anything. So hopefully that's the case. Do you guys raise your hand if you watch the Monday Jump Starts? You don't have to watch it live, but do you tune into it later? Some of
sometimes.
you do? Okay, they're gonna change it to 6 PM Central Standard Time, which I think is a really good idea to try to get more people live. And then it's also, of course, you can watch the replay. We're gonna do a team freezer meal workshop April 23rd. Angie Schaefer and I, we took the month of March off. We're gonna do it in April. Stay tuned on the team page. Can't remember the exact which one we're gonna do. Lisa Burns has a Jill visit. She's gonna do it in Glenwood at the Minnewaska. That's April 24th. I don't know. Elaine, are you gonna try to go to that?
What is it?
It's the Jill visit, April 24th. It's a Wednesday.
Oh.
In Glenwood at the Minnewaska house.
Ah.
So watch for that. Twila, you said you have a.
Yeah, that's our awards
Commitment.
night for our Wednesday night
That's right,
program.
that's right. You said that. So anybody, it's open. So from 6 to 7, Lisa put a post on it. Like 5 to 6:30 is a leader dinner with Jill. If you're a leader or above, and then 7 to 9, I think, is open to all consultants or potentials. So is it Amy? Who's Amy? Can you type in the bottom, Amy, if you don't want to show your face? I don't know if it's Amy Whipper, I'm not sure. But we're glad you're here. Anyway, so watch the Dream Achievers page for more information on that. You know, Jill is very motivated. Hi, Amy, we're glad you're here. Amy, are you able to make it to are you gonna come with Sheila for the April 24th Jill visit? Well, anyway, it is a good opportunity to bring guests, and even Desiree, if you have anybody in the area, you let me know and I'd be happy to, you know, sit by them or whatever, just to get them, and Twila, you as well, or any of you. So, all right. And then the only extra thing is, who do you know that could use an extra $100 to $300 a month? I saw somewhere that the average American, like, that would make a difference in their monthly budget. So think about what we can do with Tastefully Simple. And let's reach out to people. And I don't know if you're like me, but like I have to make myself do that because I've kind of gotten out of the habit. Raise your hand if you've asked someone to join your team in the last week. Hey, Twila. So I don't know what Amy's doing, but there's 6 of us, so 2 out of the 6. I've started to ask one a day, Monday through Friday, and I asked Dawn today. She was my host on Friday night. I had a party Friday night too. And she just retired from the railroad, super fun gal, but I didn't realize she was on disability. I didn't ask her why. But anyway, planted the seed, and we'll see. So how about you, Twila? Who did you ask?
Actually, the girl that grew up next door to me here reached out to me today and asked me if I knew of any way she could make some money so she could have her daughter at home so she could homeschool her. And so it just kind of in random, because she just invited me to be her friend and then asked me that.
So is she gonna join, you think?
I don't know. We just kind of went through Messenger, just a little bit of a chat, so not much.
So if you
planted the seed.
Yeah, planted the seed. If you can, talk to her over the phone.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I
don't know
mean?
her number. Her dad lives across the street yet, so one of these
I
days
know,
I'll see her.
but I mean, if you're on Messenger, just
Yeah.
ask her. I just think there's a lot you can accomplish over the phone, because you can well, in person is best, but you can kind of tell their hesitation or whatever. But
Yeah.
way to go, Twila. So let's get going then, because we're going to move to our product knowledge segment, and we have the fair and lovely Desiree Gregorick, copper leader, who lives in Duluth, and she's going to bring to life our artichoke and spinach warm dip mix. Oh, we can't hear you, Desiree. You're on mute. You muted
I am
yourself.
on mute because everybody was yakking for a minute.
Okay.
All right. Artichoke and spinach warm dip mix. I wanted to talk about this because I not only love this as a dip for chips or crackers or beer bread or anything that you want to dip, veggies, whatever. It's a fantastic dip. But I absolutely love to make it into quiche. Has anyone tried that?
Ooh. I think I have, yeah, a while ago. It's good.
I love making it into like a tortellini salad, or any other type of pasta. and it's great on chicken, on other types of like hot dishes and potato salads, and you can use it for anything. So super versatile product and amazing flavor. So
I love it, Desiree. Well, starting tomorrow, we're gonna do every Tuesday, Try It Tuesday. We'll just like post it every Tuesday. I'm gonna have Jane, my assistant, make a cute little Canva thing. So you could put one of the recipes that you've used with the artichoke and spinach, just so we can see what everybody's making and using and go, oh, I never thought about that. So it's gonna be called Try It Tuesday.
awesome.
So thank you for talking about the artichoke and spinach warm dip mix. All right, well, we are going to move on then to our topic. Twila Minter, copper leader from Sauk Rapids. How far is Sauk Rapids from St. Cloud, Twila? Oh, you're on mute.
We're across the river.
Sauk Rapids is across the mighty Mississippi.
Yeah, I live right by the Mississippi on one side and St. Cloud is on the other side. Yep.
I know St. Cloud pretty well. I didn't realize that. Are you, you're not by the library, are you? Are you on the St. Cloud Library?
No, not the library, but I'm by the St. Cloud Hospital, across the river from the St. Cloud Hospital.
There you go. There you go. I did not realize that. Okay. You are right next to St. Cloud. Well, got it. Twila has been with Tastefully Simple for 14 years. She has a team of 17, and Twila loves to do events, online and in-person parties, fundraising, business accounts, and she really shines at her business networking groups. If you ever want to join a business networking group, talk to Twila, because she has gained, I believe, a lot of business from that. Used to be BNI, now it's called something else. And I think are you in 2 networking groups, Twila?
I'm in 2.
Yeah, yeah. So that could be a topic for another time. But tonight, Twila is going to share with us, and this is what happens when you share a victory with your sponsor. I'm like, oh, you should talk about that. So how to utilize your MyHQ address book. So Twila, take it away. It's all yours.
Now I gotta find that.
There it is. There it is. Yeah. Or do you want my HQ?
Yeah, and I have this stuff at the top now. I can't.
Yeah, yeah. Just click on that one right next to it. You've got Home TS Central, and then you've got My HQ right next to it. I see it.
I have it open up here though. Oh,
Oh, you can go to it either way. There you go.
I have it open at the top. Now I'll have 2 open. That's okay.
Oh, okay. Yep.
I don't know how many of you know where to find the address book in your MyHQ, because it's not on TS Central yet. I went and checked today and it isn't. So I put it on my favorites. But if you go down here to stay connected, the address book is right there. But I have it on my favorites page because I use it a lot. So if you open up the address book, it'll look like this, where you can add or edit your contacts. I use slips like this at my events, and I get their information and I add it in there when I get home from the event or party, just so if they don't order, you still have their information and what they would like, information they would like you to have. So I'm going to do one, and if you want to see who your contacts are, who your clients are, there's different ways to find the clients. By the last name, the first name, by a host name, last time they ordered, phone number, previous host, product name. Because if you want to go and find out who ordered honey teriyaki last year, or who liked the dill pickle dip when we had that, and whatever the returning favorite is, and see who ordered it, you can always go and just put in the product name and it'll give you everyone that ever ordered that. Or a zip code if you're going to a certain area and you need a zip code. So this time, I'm going to go with the last name. And because for privacy, I'm just going to use that person. So when you have this up, it'll give you, if they opted in or out, their mailing address, their primary phone, their email address, and the last time they ordered and what the order number was. And if they were under a party host. She's actually one of my BNI people, business networking group. So she didn't order through a party. And she opted out because she sees me all the time and she just does reorders. So I used her for that. If I click on her name on this, make sure you ask if you have any questions, if I'm going too fast or if you have a question about anything. It'll come up with this where their address is, all that information, their phone number. But if you get down here, this is where you fill in information like I would like more information about, and you can check any of these marks. And that's going to come into play in a different screen also, or new products. You can see when they last ordered. And if you click on it, you can see what their order is. I had one that I looked up today and they probably had 15 or 20 orders here. And they'd ordered from about 6 parties. Couldn't use those because privacy. So anyway, so if they ever hosted a party, it shows there. This communication history, I'm not sure what that's for. The last time it was updated was 2010. So then down here, you can add additional contact information. If they want to be contacted by mail, email, or phone. And I think you can mark more than one of those. I did contact her today, so I had that, and I don't just, you can, if you have their birthday, anniversary, if you like to do those kind of things, you can add that. And then I usually put in here how I met them. Or if there's something special, gluten-free or whatever, so that I could see that. And so there's lots of information on this sheet you can use to find people and update your information for what they need. Then there's also other search options. So go on here. You can look them up by anniversary, but there's also birthday, business name, contact next date. So if you put in the contact the next date, you can do it like by the month. What month you want to do and when you need to contact them. So that one will give you that information. And contact type, this is by email. This one way I clicked on this today and I probably had 100 that were invalid. So I need to update that if they have, but if any of that one sheet that I showed you, if they're interested in the business or any of those, it'll show up on here. You can go by order total if you want to find everybody that gave an order of $50 or more that you can contact. Yes, Sherry?
Hey, Twila, had you ever clicked on the interested in hosting a party and went, heck, I didn't know that she wanted to do a party? Have you ever done that?
I don't usually fill in that bottom part unless
No,
they did it.
But someone shared this with me a long time ago, that like if someone orders online, they will sometimes click that and not let you know.
Oh,
So just to tip everybody, I learned that a while ago. If you click do that, you can do that when we're done if you want, and click search, you might go, and sometimes they'll accidentally click it, but you know, with everybody that orders online, it's definitely something to look at on a monthly basis.
good to know.
Yeah.
So that's it. Or interested in any of those, I guess if they let you know.
Yeah.
And I don't use the product number because I use the product name more. And I couldn't figure out what this upgrade eligible was. So I was trying to figure that out today. So I'm not sure what that one is.
Yeah, I don't know what that is either.
So
What did
I'm
you
gonna go
find
back.
out? Oh, sorry, Twila. What did you find out about the red emails? didn't you post something on
They
the?
did fix the one that I had and that didn't, it's still good. So you can go back and, the red ones, you need to just contact them, see if it's still a valid email. And if you can fix it, if it's still a valid one, you can change it. Now, I had one that was a valid one and it wouldn't let me change it. I had to call headquarters and have them change it for me. And now it's still good, so I'm not
Oh.
sure what happened. They did say something about if they don't answer 2 or 3 in a row or don't open them,
Yeah,
then they
that's what,
go.
that's what I
But-
thought Lisa Burns or someone had said.
That
But
happened with my last party I was trying to set up, and I just went into the address book, looked her up, deleted it from the address book, rewrote it in, and saved it, and it fixed it.
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah,
I
you
don't
have
know
to
if
do
it
it.
works every time, but it worked that time.
And this is a great tool, especially for new consultants. I mean, they can import contacts, but I wish my sponsor would have told me in the beginning to kind of clean it up on a monthly basis or a quarterly basis, because mine is a disaster. But, you know, I don't know if you guys look at yours, but if you're newer or you don't have tons of contacts, go in there and clean it up.
Yeah, and I've
That's
done
a
this.
disaster too.
Yeah. So on this one, I'm gonna look it up by business name because that's how she has it set up. So begins with X. Search. So here it is. So another way to see that same information on the screen, you could see if they wanted to host a party, become a consultant, gift and fundraising, or reorder authorization. So it does show up on that other one, but if you just want to click on each one of your, throughout your address and just see if any of these show up, because if they've said yes, that would show there. See that?
Mhm.
So that was it, because this is a business and that's the way it was set up. They order
Oh.
for time to time for clients, so they've
Sure.
just set it up as a business one. You can also goes back here. So you could see when they last ordered, like she hasn't ordered since that, but if you pull this up, I did show you, I think, the last order that they had. So you can see when they last ordered. So when I did that one where I went on one night and made 28 phone calls, I just went back and clicked in, let's see, my address book here.
Yeah, what
View
did you do
all.
again?
And I went to last ordered and I put in the year and I put in 2019. But you could put in any of the years here. I'm not going to do it because it'll pull up my address book and I don't want to show that. But you could put in any of the years here. Say you want to get everybody that ordered last year and go back and contact them. You can do that and do a search. So that's just one way if, so you can go back and figure out who ordered when without going to each client.
So Twila, when you did that, I know you shared it with me, but I don't know if you shared it with everybody else. Could you reshare that again? You said you made, what'd you say, 30 calls?
I made 28 calls in a half hour and I had 5 people that answered their phone, and all of them thanked me for letting them know they were available. And one of them told me she needed spinach and herb. So it was just, I mean, it was simple to do. Only 5 people answered their phone, but every one of them were thankful that I let them know I was still doing it. They
Wow.
didn't need anything just then, but it put my name back in front of them again.
That was
the main
cheap
thing.
advertising, wasn't it, Twila?
Yeah.
You
And it
called
only-
you made 28 phone calls in 30 minutes?
Yeah.
That's great.
So
We could all do that.
Did you leave a message?
I left a message with the ones that I didn't, that didn't answer their call, answer the phone. I did leave a
Okay.
message, so.
What did you say approximately? Like, did you,
Basically,
Sometimes I'm like,
Hi, I always say, hi, this is Twila with Tastefully Simple. I just wanted to check in, let you know I'm still doing Tastefully Simple, and if there's anything that you need, basically.
wait, that's short and
I mean,
sweet.
short and sweet, but not.
Not, and my daughter's 14 now, and I just finished shoveling the snow, and I forgot to take a shower this morning. And what am I talking about?
Desiree, less is more for you.
No.
Keep it to the point, but yeah, Twyla, no, I know you will, Desiree, you're just being silly, but, good point though, Twyla, and way to, that's something we can all do, and it's just great customer service.
I think that's about it. If anyone else had any questions, I'm good.
Do you foresee yourself doing that again, Twyla? I mean, you did 2019. What if you did 2018 or 2020 or I don't know?
Well, I was gonna do 2020, and there's a lot more than that I could do. I usually try to do it on a Tuesday night when my husband's at choir practice, and I just do
Oh,
like 7 to
sure.
7:30. So.
Well,
That's
perfect. Well, I think you should challenge the group. Do you think anybody else would be willing to do that?
Why not?
Yeah.
why not? Yeah.
Why not? So that's easy enough. Well, any more questions for Twyla? Well, way to bring that tool to life that we all have. And it would be fun for you to look at your address book now when we're done here and to see all the information you have there. Thank you, Twyla. Great job.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Trying to get back to my other screen.
Elaine, do you have a question? You're on mute. Oh, I think she's saying good job. All right. Well, thank you for joining us on our next Zoom call. Have a great Easter if you celebrate Easter. Our next Zoom call is going to be April 1st. Margaret is going to talk about sponsoring, but I think we're saying just something fun. We're going to play off the April Fool's Day. But anyway, Margaret is going to talk about sponsoring because, yeah, go ahead, Twyla.
Looking at that March Madness thing.
Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about that. Hello.
I'm a little confused as to what I'm supposed to put down, I guess.
Okay, I am so glad you asked. So Jen Briggs, Adrian Swanson, and Eileen Miller, fellow Diamond leaders, we're doing a March Madness, and Jen Briggs really created it, but we're gonna try to beat those other teams. And so you get 3 points. I don't have it in front of me, but for a new, is it in-person party that you book from in April or May, 2 points for an online party, April or May, and 1 point for any order that you get as long as it's ordered over $25. So Lisa Burns had said, well, I have a $114 order, I have 4 points. And I said, if it was with 4 different people, but it's just one client, so she'd get 1 point. And then at 12 points, your name goes into, or then I'm gonna do something special. And everybody that has 12 points will get a special gift card as well. Does that make sense,
Does-
Twyla?
Yeah, does the open house count as an in-house party?
Yeah,
In-home
yeah, for
party?
sure. I think for some, and again, I didn't create all the documents, but we're just promoting, we're not promoting events.
Right.
I've had a couple people ask me that, and there's nothing wrong with events, but we're trying to get a host, I guess, the client, create those client connections. So yeah, as long as you have people over, Twyla, which you will.
Well, because somebody asked me when I was gonna do one, and I said, oh, I'll do it April 12th, 9th, so now I have to do one.
Now you have to do it. So thank you for that clarification, March Madness. So, yeah,
And that started yesterday?
it started yesterday and it's
Oh.
for new parties
Sweet. I can
booked.
count my parties I booked yesterday.
Yeah. So get on there and post it so we can counter points and I can report to the other 3.
I booked 2 parties yesterday.
For April and May or May?
One April, 1 May.
Well,
Sweet.
you go. That's perfect.
I'm working on another one. The gal got back to me today, but we don't have a date yet.
Yeah.
She's gonna co-host with her mom. Cause I had event yesterday too, and I've got 3
Oh.
names from that I'm working on.
Well, Desiree, good job.
I'm getting back into the swing of things.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Then did
Alright.
you also see that the shipping is changing? That they're going from UPS to FedEx? That
Oh,
came
I
out today?
Yes,
Oh.
I forgot to mention that. They
That's
shared
okay.
that on a diamond call last Thursday.
Well, and the thing is, my FedEx guy comes at 7 in the morning, my UPS guy comes at 7 in the night. Am I gonna get it at night, or am I gonna have to wait till the next morning?
Yeah, I don't know. So yes, FedEx is gonna be our main person, which we had quite a few years ago.
Yeah, we had that before.
Yeah,
Do
so
they handle the packages any more carefully than UPS?
I hope so. Now, the cool thing about FedEx is they ship Monday through Saturday. And if you're in a metro area, they ship on Sunday. So Desiree, Duluth FedEx might be on Sunday. Twila, you're St. Cloud. I'm not getting it on Sunday. I might not even get it on Saturday because I'm so dang rural, but that is a perk Monday through Saturday. So it'll be interesting to see if our clients get their orders faster, even though those of us here live in Minnesota, except for Gail, will they get it just as fast, I guess, for us?
I'm
I don't
sure
know. We
close
will
enough.
find out. We will find out. I got orders that are placed. We'll see how fast they come.
Nice.
All right, you guys. Well, good to see your smiling faces. I know a lot of people listen to the replay, so I'm going to stop the recording.